Hello friends, this is Molly Spillane here. I'm here to show you my awesome Star MS Gallery Grand Deck card deck that I designed. And I'd like to explain cards 1 through 15 to you through this video. The Star MS Gallery Grand Deck is an 80 card deck. It's great to use for clarification for regular tarot, spreads if you're using your tarot cards. Or if you'd like to use, the Star MS Gallery Grand Deck by itself, no tarot reads, just laying out the Star MS deck, it's perfect for that. There's 80 cards, there's plenty of cards to tell the story, and they're just really fun to use. So let's start. I'd like to show you the basic layout of the card. So the front of the card here will have the overall image as well as the title of the card. Every card is numbered somewhere in the card for our numerology readers. So we have cards 1 through 80. Now the back of the card has the Star MS logo, as well as the name of the card, and then sort of a neighborhood of meanings that the card stands for. So this really comes in handy because there's no need for a book. You don't need to, flip back and forth to figure out what's showing up. If you're a reader for yourself, or if you like to tap into the vibes, it's very low stress readings with these cards. You just hold them up to your client. They can see the front of the image, the front of the card with the image. You see the back with the neighborhood of meanings on the back to help guide you through the reading. So it's really low stress readings with these. So here we are. Card number 1 is the Albatross. The Albatross's neighborhood of meanings is psychological burden, curse, penance, or omen of good or bad luck. Now let's look at this card here. The albatross is a seabird. So we'll find this bird by the sea, by the ocean. It's a large bird, and for hundreds of years, it has symbolized, a curse or an omen or a penance to sailors. So when we look at the card, it's framed by turbulent water here. We have turbulent water on either sides of the card, with the albatross just sitting in the middle. He's flying away is what he's doing. Let's put him back up here. He's sitting in the middle here, just on his rocky ledge, perched there, looking around and seeing, he doesn't really have his eye on anything in particular. He's just kind of looking around. So that's the albatross, card number 1. We're moving on to card number 2. Card number 2, the anchor. The neighborhood of meanings for the anchor is hope, steadfastness, womb, new adventure, voyage, and trust. So we also see some turbulent water on the back of this card. We have the number 2 off in the corner here, and we have an anchor here, which is actually, it appears to be 2 anchors that have a chain and are hooked together right at the corner here to create one large anchor. Moving on to card number 3. We have the author. The neighborhood of meanings for author: communication, expressing feelings, hobbies, and getting the message across. Now, when we look at this author, in the background, we have sort of a clear-ish background with a little bit of gray along the top and the bottom. This symbolizes somebody who's really thinking about what they're going to write, what they're going to do, what hobby they're going to invest in. Now we think of an author who uses a typewriter. This author really has to think about what he's going to write with his typewriter. With a typewriter, there is no backspace delete happening. You get out your whiteout, you have to roll the paper out, white it out, roll it back down, and try to type over that crusty whiteout. So you are really thinking about what you're communicating, what you're doing with this author. Like I like to say, this is not a "what's up" text coming in. This is careful consideration, serious planning on what you're trying to say or do. So that's card number 3, the author. All right, card number 4, bouquet. Bouquet. Friendship, coming together, growth, trust, love. So the bouquet would be very similar to the 3 of Cups in tarot. What we see with bouquet is 3 different flowers here, each just as beautiful as the next, coming together to create this glorious, lovely bouquet. We have a pastel background in the back, very calming, safe, fun, nice background. We also have 2 buds here, which could symbolize children. They can also symbolize this bouquet, this group being open to letting new people join into this bouquet. So that's card number 4, bouquet. On to the next. Card number 5, the burdened bear. Burdened bear, weighted down, responsibility, blame, guilt, fault. All right, so when we look at this burdened bear, we see 3 different leaves from 3 different trees hovering above the bear. We see the bear here, and he or she, do they have a sore paw, or are they just trying to take a step? We also have a bundle of sticks that are weighted down, and the bear is carrying this bundle of sticks on its back. They're pointy, they're sharp, they don't look very comfortable. But if you look really close at the card, so let me try to bring them in here, the sticks are not actually touching the bear. They're just hovering above the bear. So lots of weight, confusion. This could be very similar to the 8 of Swords in tarot. In the background, we have a very earthy background, gritty, dirty, dirt feeling, very earthy, outside. All right, so there's card number 5, the burdened bear. Card number 6, Solitude. Here we have a lone bike. Oops, sorry, I forgot to flip it over. Solitude. Seclusion, remoteness, alone without being lonely, and occasionally it means mental disorders. Not often, occasionally. So maybe, some depression or some confusion. All right, so here we have a lone bike, just waiting for a rider. We have a gray wash of watercolor background, very emotional times. Time to take time for yourself in solitude. All right, that's card number 6. Next, we have card number 7, the past. The past. History, past life, looking back, reflection, moving forward. All right, so this past card is pretty dynamic. We have this bird here, and in the back, in the past, is symbolized in the red. We have this sort of fiery, angry past, a lot of confusion with these circles, targets, a lot of why, irritation, anger, difficulty, just basic struggle. But you see, the bird is flying into the future. And in the future, we have a calmer, more blue background, more emotional, more settled background. Lots of different layers that you find out in this kind of leaving the past into the future. The past is just this basic red. The future has all these different layers with sort of, a new horizon way out there. And you see, the bird has shed off the red and is now taking on the blue. So a card of transformation, All right, card number 8. Here it comes, the unicorn. The unicorn, magic, miracles, enchantment, pure of heart, virtuous. All right, the unicorn's a cool person, man. Look at that. The unicorn is a magical person, magical event, something just that blows your mind, that comes prancing into your life, shaking up all this energy filled all around you in a very rainbow and fun way. So that is card number 8, the unicorn. All right, on to card number 9. Card number 9. Quiet. Quiet. Abstinence, introspection, brooding, soul searching, thoughtfulness. So we see, the quiet card here is a spiral shell that's suspended underwater. We see some rays of light poking through the surface of the water to reach the shell underwater. This can be very similar to the Four of Swords in tarot, this quiet card. There's a lot of deep introspection, really going within, really going deep and thinking, going through all those different swirls inside of you, those different chambers. But we do have to keep in mind that the sun can reach you. The sun can reach you under this water. And the background is water, lots of emotions coming to the surface. All right, card number 9, quiet. All right, on to card number 10. 10, we have rest. Rest, pause, relax, unbend, idle, time off, breathing space. Rest could also be very similar to the Four of Swords as well. What we see in this card is a beautiful wicker chair with the silhouette of a cat. The wicker chair looks so inviting and comfortable. The background has a feeling of outside with clouds in the air, but the cool kinds of clouds where it's a sunny day, but you get that occasional, cloud wisping over the sun to give you a couple minutes of, blessed shade and just a very comfortable rest. We have this, nondescript cat here just chilling, watching guard over you so you can close your eyes and truly rest. So that's card number 10, rest. Card number 11, the dancer. The dancer, surprise, joy, unexpected movement, manifesting, or the spotlight. Here comes the dancer twirling in to shake stuff up. Here she is in her glittery background, all red and sparkly. She is out there, she is posed, she is ready to do her dance. She has got her finger instruments on, she has her dancing shoes and her beautiful costume, and she is just waiting for the music to start. Good things ahead, surprise, fun, excitement, glitter. Yay, card number 11. All right, on to card number 12, the Indigo Child. Intuition, inspiration, secrets, knowing, reasoning, premonition. So here we have the Indigo Child. This is a child who has spiritual gifts. This is somebody who may be an empath, a psychic, an intuitive. This is somebody who is born with this gift, and somebody who may be learning how to hone the gift. We see these rays of knowledge, of spirituality shining down upon this child. We also see the stars of the universe hovering around. This child is suspended in the air. His feet are off the ground. And he has his aura energy just shining bright all around him or her. And on either side, we have these vines of knowledge, of truth, growing and protecting this beautiful indigo child. All right, almost done. Card number 13, the Angry Rooster. Noise, frustration, annoyance, failure, resentment, setback. The Angry Rooster. So here we see this rooster. He is got a lot to say, man. And just one look at the card and you can see this dude's a pain in the ass. So we've got the Angry Rooster here. He's cockadoodling with all his might. We've got the farm in the background, the barn over there. He pays no mind. He is like, I'm just here to air my grievances, and that's it. I'm not here to wake you up. Every time you think I'm waking you up, I'm just airing all of my grievances. That's card number 13, the Angry Rooster. All right, card number 14, discussion. Discussion, conversation, scrutiny, controversy, exchange, interview, or meeting. All right, so here we are with discussion. We have a calm blue background, a little bit mottled, there's a little bit of confusion going on in this blue background. We have an image taped to the background with masking tape. And on the image is a woman and a man, and they're clearly discussing something. They're deep in discussion. We see the man is holding an umbrella. He is clearly ready to protect both of them with this discussion. And she seems to be feeling quite calm. She's carrying a flower and she's just walking along. So they're clearly trying to work something out here. Card number 14, discussion. And here's the last card of our 15 card explanation of the 80 card deck, cards 1 through 15, is the Pirate. Pirate, freeloader, trickster, insensitive, blundering, claim, trespass. All right, so here we have a pirate. We have in the background, we have a brick wall that looks like it's been tagged up, marked up. Somebody has drawn a pirate on the wall. and cause some mischief. This pirate, you know, he looks like he's up to no good. But is he artwork, or is he up to no good? Is this really somebody up to no good? Is it a false face, or is it a real pirate? Card number 15, the pirate. All right, guys, so that's cards 1 through 15. I will do another read with cards. The next read will be cards 16 through 30. And I'll just give you a little something to look at right now while I say a little bit more to you. You are being hypnotized. Look at the goo. All right, guys, so a little bit more about me. My name is Molly Spillane. I am a full-time artist. I've been a full-time artist for 20 years. I make artwork, graphic jewelry, all sorts of fun things. I'm a trusted seller on Etsy. I have over 17,000 sales. The majority of my business is I sell my creations wholesale to gift shops, museums, and gallery boutiques worldwide. To gift shops in museums, galleries, and boutiques worldwide. So some names you may recognize of places that I currently work with or have worked with in the past. These gift shops are the Harvard Museum of Natural History in Cambridge, Massachusetts, the Minneapolis Institute of Arts in Minneapolis, Minnesota, USA, the Walker Art Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota, USA, Yale Center for British Art in New Haven, Connecticut, USA, the Art Gallery of Ontario in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and here's a fun one, the Chrysalis Gift Shop in the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado, USA. The Stanley Hotel is where Stephen King stayed and inspired him to write the book The Shining. So I thought I'd give you some names you might recognize so you can understand that I am a professional. Your money and your energy is safe with me. And I really appreciate you taking your time to look at my deck and consider it in your own tools for your own spirituality. I'll put my link to my Etsy shop in the description, as well as a link to the pre-order for the Star MS Gallery Grand Deck. The next video of cards 16 through 30 will be coming shortly. I can't wait to show you guys. All right, thanks for hanging out. See you next time.